Hi EdTech 3123 class, welcome to the intro video into how to use LiveText. There is a PDF document on the class website that you can use if you prefer that version, but make sure you read the instructions that I've posted to this page before you think you know everything about it. So, for those of you who prefer video format, here is how to use LiveText. And when you go to livetext.com, you will find this homepage. For those of you who have not used LiveText before, you will choose this purchase/register option, which will allow you to register your code, access code that you bought in the bookstore. So you will select this register membership option. For those of you who have signed in before and have used it for a portfolio or something like that, you can sign in here at the top. This is your dashboard page, which contains links to all of your portfolios and documents that you create throughout your time at OSU. In order to create your lesson plan document, you will choose New Document here on the Document section. The folder you will choose is Lesson Plans, but it's not LiveText Lesson Plans, it's OSU Lesson Plans. So make sure you choose that lesson plan option. Choose a template. You will find the EdTech 3123 lesson plan template. You will title it your first name, and then your last name, and you'll title it Lesson Plan 1. You can choose different styles for the layout. It just changes colors or whether your menu is on the left or the right, so you can preview styles here if you want to. It doesn't really matter, so you can just save it as a new document. This is what the lesson plan template looks like. You have 5 different pages under the table of contents that we will go through, and these line up exactly with the lesson plan template that's on in a Word document on the D2L content site. So the only difference is that resources on the D2L Word document is at the bottom of the page, and here it's in the introduction section. So you can go through and insert all of your information for your lesson plan into this template, and to do so, I'll show you on the introduction page. Each of these big orange words, they may be a different color depending on your style set that you chose, but all of these labels, if you will, you need to edit those sections, except for the instructions. You can leave the instructions, but everything else you will need to click the edit button for that section, and then you will type in your lesson plan title. Say I was teaching on the water cycle. And then if you hit Save Changes, like if you are typing a lot of things and want to save it as you go, then it will keep you on the same page and you can continue to edit however you want. When you're finished, you can hit Save and Finish. And it will take you back to your big lesson plan template, so you can continue to edit. There are a couple other things you need to know. For instance, if you are editing a section that has words already there, when you click Edit, you will need to delete that whole section and just have the information that you put in there. But I'm going to leave it until I'm done editing this section, and then I'll take it away. So if one of this section is assessments, if one of my assessments was students will do a presentation in groups of 3. So that's one of my assessments. And I will continue doing the rest of my assessments, and then when I'm finished, I can delete this. Note that in this section it gives you a little hint. You can upload your rubrics in a file attachment. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do next. So say I've done all of my assessments and I'm finished, and this one is a performance assessment, so it needs to have a rubric. So I'm just going to say see attached rubric, so that the reader, aka me in this case, will know to look for that rubric for this particular assessment. So there are two ways that you can go about attaching a file. One is down here, File Attachments. You click Edit, and you will basically come to this page where you can add a file attachment. Now, below, these are file attachments that I've had in LiveText before, but we want to upload a new file. So you will choose the file from your computer, and here I just created a basically blank document called rubric for the purposes of this tutorial, but to show you that you can attach this file. It's finished uploading, and now it is attached right here. So I will click Save and Finish so that I will see it in the larger template, and here it is attached, and if you click on it, it will download and open as a Word document in this case, because that's what it was. So once you finish adding all your information to each of these sections, uploading files if you need to, images, anything, then you will be ready to turn it in. In order to turn it in, you will click this button, Send for Review. It doesn't matter which page you're on when you click on it. Now, this is what will pop up. You want it to be in My Institutions, and then you will type my username, which is WILSLE94. I know it's kind of confusing. But my name will pop up, my maiden name. I haven't changed my name in LiveText yet. And you will choose me, and it will tell you who you've selected to review your document, and then you will click Submit for Review. And it will tell you that you've successfully sent this document to one user. That means you are finished, you have turned it in. If for some reason before the deadline you've turned it in and you realize that you needed to change one thing, you can send it for a review again. However, if you send it for review again and it's past the deadline, then I will grade the one that you previously sent. So if you have any questions, be sure and email me. But that is everything. You can just log out when you're finished. Hope this has been clear, and again, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.